Sorry, just 1 second. Just have to fill out. Oh, would you like something to drink? Yes, I have water. Right here. Here's a glass. Put that over there for you. What was that? Oh, this? No, this is just decoration. Don't drink this. You don't want to drink this. No, I'm actually gonna put it to the side so you don't get it confused. Don't drink that. Actually, I've got this NDA form. If you could just sign this out for me while you wait. Sorry, 1 second. Hello. I'm about to start an interview. Is it quick? What?
Hey,
No.
it's me
They're not
again.
in
Remember me?
Did they,
The voice that keeps popping up whenever you drink a
training?
mysterious liquid?
But their scores
Yeah.
are still in the middle range.
I'm here to tell you you're in
So-
way over your head. I know you needed a job, but you don't even know what this is for.
I think that would be a really bad idea.
Trust
If
me,
anything, actually,
and I'll
consider them-
provide you with the right answers.
I'm not saying we should terminate them. I think we keep them on, but they need to do a few more. Yeah, we might just have to go through the whole process again. I know it's a waste of time. Well, that's why we're restarting this interview process. You know, I want to have. Okay. Yep. Yep, that works for me. Let me just put it in my calendar really quick. Okay. Just a warning. I'm gonna be getting calls throughout your interview. Don't take it personally. We're just busy. It's just my role. Alright, well, I see you filled out your personal details form. Thank you for doing that. So let's get started with talking about your experience. So first of all, this job requires a minimum of 160 hours a week. How does that work for you?
Tell them you need every other Monday off for personal health reasons and the day after Thanksgiving so you can deflate. You don't want to come across as too available.
Well, we might be able to make that work, but typically you do get holidays off while also working holidays. I'll explain that more later. But I will put in here, yeah. Do you have any mental health complications that would inhibit your ability to stay awake for 20 hours at a time?
Say that as long as you're allowed to hibernate at the end of the quarter, you're good and won't go feral.
Feral? Do you care to elaborate on that?
No.
Okay, well, we'll see if we can book you for a longer nap at the end of the quarter. No guarantees. Okay. Where did you study?
Say that you were also asked to sign an NDA for your university because of the incident.
You know, you're not the first person who started working here that said that. I wonder what your incident was. And what did you major in?
Say history with a focus in government interference. Top of the class.
Good for you. Yeah, that'll definitely come in handy. One second. Sorry. Hello?
Good so far.
Again? Sorry. No,
Keep it up and we might make some big bucks.
okay. Say, we can set something up for March 30th, but we might not have anything to present. No, of this year. Well, if they're too afraid to make the trip, then they're just gonna have to wait until something clears up, but right now that's all we've got. I checked. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Do you have any experience with medicine? Yeah, anything from basic wound care to stitching someone's brain back together.
Say you're up for anything except for toes or feet. You can't come across as too perfect.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just letting you know that sometimes foot treatment is required, just because it's sometimes the first or the last part to leave. So you might have to deal with that. But I'll state as a preference you don't care for that. Do you consider yourself a patient person?
No, say you like to go fast.
Understandable. Are you more organized or chaotic?
Say you're organized when it comes to planning things, but chaotic when it comes to executing them.
Ain't that just the way? What are your strengths?
Say you're able to hold your breath for 6 minutes. You can face difficult situations with a robotic apathy, and you gave up on your social life years ago.
You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you hacked into my system and found the exact answers.
Say you don't know how to do that. Quick.
Good. I should hope not. This next one's a fun one. If you could go back to any time period, where would it be and when?
Something is telling me you should say Texas 1963.
Interesting. What are your personal goals?
Say to not have to do any more laundry.
Well, you're in luck. Our company washes your uniform and prepares it for you at the beginning of every day. So I think it'd be a good fit. Outfit. Little joke. 1 second. Hello? No, I can't pick him up. No, I already told him to have that ready.
No more laundry? Sounds like paradise. Keep following my instructions and we'll have this in the bag.
No, tell him go back 5 hours. Yeah, that should be enough. No, I can't do it. I'm too busy. I'm sorry. No, I can't. Okay. Thank you. Sorry. Where were we? Have you had surgery such as knee replacement surgery or anything that might have left bolts, screws, plates, or other metal installments in your body?
Say no, but you enjoy snacking on spoons every now and then.
Is that a joke?
Say you're sorry.
Yeah. Please don't joke. This is serious. Tell me a time you stepped out of your comfort zone.
Say you stepped out of your comfort zone when you quit your last job because it didn't challenge you enough and the people there were boring and asked you how your weekend was.
Well, people do ask you how your weekend was here. I hope that's not a deal breaker.
Oh, great. I guess you're never escaping that.
Okay. Do you trust authority?
Say, we don't trust anybody. But if we had to, we'd trust authority.
We? You said we? What do you mean? What do you mean we?
Abort. Clarify, you meant we as a society.
Would you rather go back to what you know as the past or the future?
Say time is an illusion.
Did you get that from the inspirational quote in the waiting room?
Say no.
Just a coincidence then. How do you feel about working with people who look and act similarly to you?
Say that's your dream team.
If you see a butterfly flap its wings, do you think of it as a metaphor for time, or do you take a picture?
Say it depends on if it's pretty and or flying at your face. If you saw yourself walking down the street, would you strike up a conversation? Say everyone knows you're not supposed to do that.
That's generally a good rule to follow, yeah. Are you comfortable undergoing procedures without fully being told what the procedures are, but with financial compensation?
Say that you'd prefer a balance of half the details and half the compensation.
Hold on 1 second. Hello?
Oof, it's entirely
No,
possible
they were
you're
supposed to give
interviewing for a
office to
suspicious
verify.
government, potentially time travel related
Pay
role.
that off.
Hope you're good with that because I'm gonna keep saying banger answers.
Are you able to contact them? Who's available? 1 second. Who's available? Yeah. I know we're understaffed, Terry. That's why I'm doing interviews. I guess I'll have to go there myself. I can't right now, though. I can. In -3 hours. Okay, bye. Sorry, we might have to wrap this up soon. One of my employees was sent out. I mean, they sent out the wrong hard drive, so I might have to do some damage control. So let's speed through this. Yeah, does that work for you? Okay. 1 second. What would you say motivates you?
Say general envy and greed.
Perfect.
Told ya, we got this.
Are you comfortable lying under oath to a government that may or may not exist?
Oh, geez, this is getting complex. Just say that you'd lie, but crack under any form of intense or physical questioning almost immediately.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. Rest assured, we do have training to prevent that. Yeah, that's part of the whole process before we, yeah. Do you get motion sick?
Say only while whitewater rafting.
I'm gonna just put not applicable. Are you comfortable with sabotage, espionage, and or assassination?
Say you eat sabotage, espionage, and or assassination for breakfast.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Ugh, just say you're down.
Got it. Do you fear God or another divine entity?
Okay, now you say that you eat God for breakfast.
You really like that phrase. It's quite strange. Finally, would you enjoy being part of a global superpower?
Say if you can't beat them, join them.
Perfect. think you'd be a perfect fit for this company. There are a few things you should know. The pay is $65 an hour, but you must complete the hour before you're compensated. This job requires a lot of heavy lifting. You need to be able to lift the weight of a fully grown adult male. Dragging is fine. You're allowed to drag them as long as they're just out of the way. It's good with me. This is a lifetime contract in which you are already enrolled, which you already agreed to being enrolled in by having an interview. Does that work? Okay, good. I'm gonna get you started with the onboarding process. Send that out. Personal file. Yeah, I'm gonna get Cheryl to start the training with you. Do you have any questions? Okay, great. Well, I'm looking forward to working with you. Thanks so much. Have a good rest of your life.
Well done. No more being unemployed. Although I'm not sure if you're sure it was worth it. Suppose you'll find out on your own because the effects are wearing off.